Hello and welcome to this week's episodes of The Calling. Follow your spirit all the way in. I'm your host, Homaya. Join me in this journey of self-awareness, soul frequencies, and spiritual revelations. Let's fly.
Hello, beautiful. Today, I want us to tap into a super important topic. There's so many dimensions and so many layers to go through this topic. We're going to tap into it and let's see how it unfolds. I want us to explore the topic of having healthy boundaries. I want us to become aware of why healthy boundaries are important and the ripple effect of it. Now, the first day that I realized that I need to work on my boundaries was a shocking experience because I thought that I'm okay. I wasn't even aware that there's a boundaries issue. That was life. And I accepted, and I would say compromised, a certain type of life because I couldn't have an awareness of what healthy boundaries means. Now that happened around 20-something years ago. And I'm still refining my boundaries. And I'm still working on my boundaries. Because healthy boundaries are the key for mastery. In whatever field you are. Mastery in your relationship, self-mastery, mastery in your business, mastery in your offering, mastery in your art. Healthy boundaries is something that will serve you to really follow the calling of your heart, to really have the life that you want, to really be able to create magic, to live heaven on earth. For most people, in the most basic common experience of boundaries, it will be to be able to say no to what doesn't work. But I want us to look at boundaries in a complete different way. I want us to become aware that boundaries are not a topic of separation. They're not here to save you or to protect you or to take care of the little self that you are and maybe of your egoic ideas. Boundaries are for connection. Healthy boundaries are for prosperity, for deep, beautiful, long-lasting, intimate relationship with the person you love the most and with yourself. Healthy boundaries are for connection with spirit, are for your health. They are an emotional and mental act of purity. They are an emotional and mental state that you maintain for lucidity and clarity, efficiency, health, wealth. Let that land. Let that sink in. Contemplate if you can get that, if you see that, if you can feel that. They are the ripple effect. They are responsible to carry the message of your presence of your self-mastery. Your boundaries are the, almost I can say, servants. They are the rivers of Edens that moves from you. Those are healthy boundaries. And this is why it's so important to have them. Can you imagine anyone in high position, either in society, in a certain collective, or an internal highest position, maintaining that without healthy boundaries? Can you imagine a king or a queen without healthy boundaries? Can you imagine a world-renowned teacher without healthy boundaries? Can you imagine a singer that fill up the space with thousands of people and lift their energy and transform their state of mind and state of being and create such an ecstasy and catharsis without healthy boundaries? That does not exist. Can you imagine a billionaire without healthy boundaries? That does not exist. Can you imagine a healthy mother without healthy boundaries? That does not exist. So this is something to become aware of and to really create connection. Because not having healthy boundaries is being under the spell. It is waiting for validation. It is waiting for confirmation. It is waiting for agreement. Not having healthy boundaries is putting others prior to you, as they know better, as they can live your life, as they know what good's for you. How could they? Healthy boundaries is, I respect my truth, I respect my light, I respect my calling, I respect my mastery, I respect my wealth, my health, I respect divinity inside of me, and I respect yours. Anything else than that is being so much interested in drama. Take a deep breath. Anything that doesn't have healthy boundaries, and healthy boundaries will be something, as I said, that you will need to refine and refine and refine as your standards will change. Everything that doesn't have healthy boundaries is actually door open for drama, taking things personally, feeling insulted, becoming the victim, thinking that someone owes you, that someone needs to live their life according to your life. And you might even think that you're the victim while you are waiting to be loved the way you want, to be served the way you want, the way you think that is good for you. While you are trying to read other people's minds about what they think about you and how you can prevent them from thinking good or bad about you by the way you will behave. All of that is just draining your energy, draining your emotions, draining your creativity. And what are you left with? Not so much. You will just be so occupied in the little details of making everything okay and making sure that everyone is satisfied. And of course, that your little ego is satisfied. Instead of cultivating the strong boundaries, and it needs power for that. But it is not about your relationship with others. It is the lack of interest to waste your energy. It is the lack of interest to not put your creativity first, to not create the place and the space for grace to show through you. It is a compromise to live horizontal instead of living whole. You can ask yourself if this is what you want, if this is the life you would like. Or maybe you're enough with choosing drama again and again and again and again, and you want to start cultivating healthy boundaries. Like the basic thing to cultivate healthy boundaries, like the ABC, is in your ability, very simple ability, to say yes and no. Take a deep breath. It is in a very, very simple ability to say yes and to say no to yourself, to your ego, to that which is addicted to narrative and to drama inside of you, to that which does not believe in who you are and what you are, that part inside of you. This is how you start establishing healthy boundaries. And from there, you rise. From that connection to yourself, you tap into your limitless presence. Feel the bliss that can come just from that frequency showing up for you. Thank you.
Thank you for listening and being part of this great conversation. You will find all the relevant links in the show notes, as well as a link to a meditation for you to feel more connected to your spirit and aligned with your soul contract. Please, if this episode touched you, leave a review, like, and subscribe. Feel comfortable to share it with your friends, family, and colleagues, because everyone has a calling.